Hey everyone, Kirk Rifles bringing you the 4th generation Lexus IS. This one 350 F Sport. And although Lexus likes to claim it's all new 4th generation, we know it's a refresh underneath. But what has Lexus done to make this the best IS ever? Starting with the looks of this all new, all new in quotation mark IS, it is unbelievably gorgeous in my opinion. It's very, very razor sharp. When I look at it, I see this thing just slicing through the air. The triple beam headlights, they are really cool in this vehicle. You got the daytime running light inside of that headlight display now instead of separate like the previous IS. You have a black surround on the grille, and the overall front end is just very, very menacing, and I love it. And one of my favorite things is even if you don't get the triple beam headlights, the standard headlights still look really, really good in this IS, and that's not always the case with other Lexus models. So I'm glad you don't have to spend the additional money to have really nice looking headlights. Now, looking at the side of the vehicle, the line that goes from the bottom all the way around the rear wheel is just amazing. It makes this car look like it has a wide body kit on it. But no matter how good that wheel arch line is, it still is held back by the chrome plated window trim. Lexus, you black out the front and the rear on the F Sports, but you can't black out the window trim and the chrome plating also on the mirrors. I mean, guys, it's not that hard to do. Luckily, with the IS 500 F Sport Performance coming later, they're going to black that out. And I spoke to Lexus when I was in Plano about them putting chrome on their F Sports around the windows, and they know that they want to fix it. But man, it took a lot of convincing in Japan to be able to do that. But hopefully that affects all F Sports going forward. We get dark window trim. Anyways, rant done on the chrome window trim. The rear, hate it or love it. I feel like that's the weakest part of the IS's new looks. The sweeping tail light that goes all the way across, some people hate it. I don't mind it. I don't know how I feel about the glossy black rear bumper. Yeah, I don't know how well that's going to hold up over the years as this car is going to age on the streets. But overall, it is by far the best looking IS. I think it even looks better than the original ISF. And it's just a home run in terms of styling. Now, while the exterior does look completely new, it looks like a brand new car, even though it's a really heavy refresh, the interior, on the other hand, it feels like an old glove in a good way. I mean, the vehicle's comfortable, it's quiet. There is way too much red with this circuit red interior. I don't know why they needed to put red in almost every single place they possibly could. Luckily, this dash up top is not red, but nearly everything else, the doors, the under dash is, of course, all the seats. I mean, it is just too much red for my liking, so I would be getting black. Other than that, what have they done on the interior to change it? Well, the vents are all new for 2021. They're circular on the outside and they move around very well. It's the first time I've actually moved this one. To me, it looks like they were plucked out of a GRMN Yaris of a few years back. They've also changed the slidey bars, the Lexus slidey bars. We're not going to probably see them much longer as Lexus is going to a new infotainment system that includes the heating and cooling all into the screen. Speaking of the screen, it's a 10-inch touchscreen, and we've never, I mean, gosh, how long has it been since we had a touchscreen in the IS? A really long time. So it's great to finally have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto in here. It's taken way too long, but it's great to have the touchscreen in here now. Heated and ventilated seats, heated steering wheel. We still have, guys, the most terrible blinkers. I harped on this in my RCF review because they use the same blinkers in that car. So yeah, I just hate the blinkers in here. Hopefully Lexus gets rid of that eventually, but this car just got refreshed. So I don't think that's going to be changing anytime soon. In the back, they didn't add charging ports, which I was hoping because they did that with the refresh on the RX, for example, but we don't have charging ports back there. Luckily, we had vents, but I actually had a decent amount of room sitting behind my, okay, sweet. Speaking of the brakes, I'll stop here. The brakes in this vehicle are on point. They're so much better. I'm done talking about the interior, so let's just talk about the driving mechanics as I'm forced to stop here. Awesome. The brake feels awesome. It's very linear, progressive. It's amazing. I love the brake feel in this car. It's typical Lexus, but it feels extra sharp. Now this one has a dynamic handling package. You have the limited slip differential in the back, adaptive dampers, of course, and it drives so well. I did take this around the track when I was in Plano at Eagles Canyon Raceway, and this thing was just the easiest car there to just drive on a track. It felt pretty light. It turns in so well. And the steering is very, very precise. The only downside of this vehicle is the carryover on the engines. The V6 is unchanged, the transmissions are unchanged, and you know, with the competition coming out with the TLX Type S and then the G70 with their, you know, twin turbo V6, well, single turbo or twin turbo V6s, it's just too bad that Lexus didn't give this vehicle the attention on the V6 end. It's smooth, it's reliable, it's predictable. It's just, it doesn't have the torque, 280 pound-feet of torque, 311 horsepower. It's good, but there are better power plants out there, and it's just good. It's been there, done that. We've had this engine for what seems like 2000. What has it been since 2007? I'll fact check that. Since the second generation IS came out and had the IS 350. We need something a little bit more special for the IS. Unfortunately, Lexus doesn't have. They just don't have the powertrain. Now we have a 2.4 liter coming out turbo with the NX, and that's not really, that would be a side grade, not really an upgrade or a downgrade, maybe a downgrade for some of you. So even though it would have more torque in that 2.4 liter turbo, the 3.5 liter V6, it's tried and true. You can't complain about it too much. I just wish the Lexus would have given it something special. But it has, in a sense, because it's bringing the 5 liter V8 back to the IS, but we still don't know at this point in time of filming, we don't know the pricing of that vehicle. And the exact packaging and things like that. But the IS 350, that's all we have right now. This vehicle is excellent braking, excellent handling. The ride quality is smooth. It's phenomenal out on the highway. Fuel economy is okay. I've been driving this a lot, taking family to the airport. I've had family in town. I've been getting 25 miles per gallon, driving about 80 miles per hour on the interstate. So it's not the best fuel economy, but man, it is one of the best daily drivers that I could ever think of, to be honest. I know it's, like I said, the powertrain isn't modern. It definitely feels old school, which is good. It has its ups and downs. I've already talked about that. But in terms of the full package, the IS is an amazing car to live with. This car could easily be a daily driver for so many people out there. It is comfortable. Mark Levinson rocks in this vehicle, by the way, so the sound is always great. It's quiet, it's smooth. When you want to push it, you flip it into Sport Plus mode. It didn't want to downshift there at all, so it has its limitations, but you do have paddle shifters. But yeah, Sport Plus mode doesn't do anything for me in this vehicle. I just keep it in normal. So has Lexus done enough with the 2021 IS? After spending a week with it, I would say absolutely. It drives a lot different. It's more fun to drive. You still get that quiet Lexus interior for your commutes and highway driving. City driving as well is very quiet and smooth. But man, the steering in this thing, I'm gonna whip it around this turn. It just makes it feel like a completely different vehicle. And I don't even have it in Sport Plus mode, but the steering is just so accurate. It's fun to throw in the turns. The engine transmission, been there, done that, but at least you know it's going to be. I lost you guys on that. There you go. I can pull some serious G's in here. I lost you guys, and I think that's happened once before in a Miata where I lost the camera in a turn. The car handles great, and it feels great, gives you lots of confidence. The comfort's there, the amenities are here, especially now with the touchscreen, Android Auto. A 360 camera. I have a 360 camera in IS. It's just weird to me, but I'm not going to complain. So the features are there now. The handling is there. The looks are there. And once the IS 500 is out with a 5 liter V8, that's like the absolute perfect IS. We don't have that car yet. We don't know how much it's going to cost. The IS 350 though, out of the world looks, and everything else about the car is just very, very good. There's really no letdown of this vehicle, and I'll leave it there. Guys, if you enjoyed the video on the new 2021 IS 350F Sport, make sure to smash the like button. Subscribe for more updates along the way on the channel. I don't want to give this car up. It's just a fun daily driver. It's very engaging, but it's also very relaxing most of the time if you don't want to push it hard. So guys, I'll see you down below. Have a wonderful day. See you in the next video.